Hi everyone, this is Prashad Parthiban. Today I am going to explain what do you mean by clearance process in property and casualty insurance. In a simplest way, clearance is a process that is done by the insurance company to make sure there are no duplicate submissions for the same customer. Say you have ABC company that works with broker A. The insurance company wants to make sure the same company ABC is not represented by a different broker, right? The reason is they don't want to have two different submissions for the same customer. It's a kind of tedious process. That's what is mean by clearance. A process that is used to check if a new submission is unique or already being worked upon, preventing duplicate quotes and broker conflicts. Now, everybody may have the same question. Why? Why do you need to do the clearance, right? As I told you, the benefit here is you are trying to avoid duplicates, right? You are trying to avoid duplicates and reduces broker conflict. Sometimes you don't want to create the submission and issue the policy and then find out that the same customer has been represented by a different broker, and then try to avoid all those broker conflicts, right? Upfront you try to do this clearance process as soon as you get the submission from the broker, and that way you don't have all those broker conflicts. Maintains underwriting efficiency, right? You don't want to do all those raters or underwriting assistants to kind of issue quote and send the quote letter, etc., and then find that, oh, you know what, this customer has been already represented by a different broker, right? You wanted to upfront know that is this customer being represented already by a different broker or not. Improve customer experience, definitely, right? You don't want to kind of wait for 2 days to complete the policy issuance, right? Immediately as soon as you get a submission, you try to do this clearance process. If there is a conflict, you reach out to the broker so that the process is streamlined. Now, very high level, how do they do that, right? Typically when there is a clearance process, primarily they kind of match with the named insured, right? If it's a ABC Corporation, they try to match if there is a already insured name with ABC Corporation. Sometimes we use unique IDs like FIN number, tax IDs, address, broker name, effective date, and line of business. In short, the goal here is to make sure that we don't have a duplicate submission for the same customer, so that the process can be streamlined. And this clearance process is always done at the initial stage when submission is received. Sometimes some customers do it at the renewal, but in general, most of the customers does it when the new submission comes in and before the policy is quoted or issued. Thank you very much for your continued support. Have a great day.